Civil rights attorney and professor of constitutional law. Gloria, good to have you with us. So how closely are you watching for this verdict, and what did you make of the testimony during the trial?
Well, I think it was a fine job on both sides. This was the first time that I have witnessed a prosecution actually doing its job, really putting forward the arguments and making sure that the justice that a victim deserves was actually in court. Too often we've had these cases really with Michael Brown, Sean Bell, so many others in which the prosecution did a lackluster job. They were even, I would say, inept. And this was the first time we've seen a stellar performance by the prosecution, and the defense counsel did what it was supposed to do, which is to put the seed of doubt in the minds of the jury. This is what our criminal justice system is supposed to be about, not this circus that we've had in the Breonna Taylor case, in which the prosecutors actually give away everything in order to maintain their political expediency. So I think the jury has
and I was going to
burden.
talk to you about that, because you're absolutely right. We've been in a situation many times before with white officers cleared of killing or harming black people. You mentioned Breonna Taylor, the Philando Castile, Jacob Blake. Do you feel then that the tide is turning?
I feel that the tide is turned because now we have a standard by which we are to judge prosecutors who fail to do their jobs. We can't have national criminal justice reform if the laws that we reform are not enforced by prosecutors. They have been part of the major problem. We blame the police officers. Yes, they are the ones committing the crime, but the prosecutors are the ones who are supposed to prosecute them. So hopefully this is turning the tide on the responsibilities of prosecutors, government employees, to do their job and defend the rights of the victims in court, and stop playing this game with police departments and allowing them to not be prosecuted. Only 35 cases, over 1,000 people die at the hands of police every year, and only 35 cases in total in the history of this country.
Yeah, and that has led to a deep crisis of confidence in US policing. Do you feel that a more robust legal system and more accountability will help to restore that confidence in the police?
I'm so glad you asked that question, because it is more robust prosecution that's going to change things. When police officers start going to prison, when finally one police officer might be tried as a capital case and actually go to the death penalty for this. I'm not a proponent of the death penalty, but if the death penalty is there for civilians, it should be there for police officers as well when they commit heinous acts of murder. We have to have accountability on the part of the police department and stop pretending like they're celebrities beyond the reach of the law.
Gloria, thank you so much for that. Gloria Browne-Marshall there.